going on, family? So today we're gonna get into the Ausarian system, and we're gonna just talk a little bit about the the metaphysical governors of our reality and these distinct wisdom faculties um, that imbue us with the knowledge that allows us to become empowered and take greater direction over our life and how we react to the things that come into it, right? So we're gonna start off with a quick explanation about the cosmovision of this all, right? So within the Assyrian system, we understand that matter and energy, in its purest sense, is unconditioned, and we're able to take a peek into the source of this unconditioned existence by looking at the supreme consciousness that encompasses all, and it's able to encompass all. Why? Because it has no form, it has no condition. Many people are looking for this higher being to come in a visible, detectable form. And the reason why this couldn't happen, according to the Kemetic traditions, particularly the Assyrian system, is because it is in fact hidden. The source is hidden. It's not something that we are able to detect through our senses or any actual instrument that we could develop. Um, we're only able to understand and detect it through the things that actually exist. This is because this dimension of conscious is hidden, meaning in the Kemetic tradition, it would be labeled as Amen. So we would categorize this as Amen. And this consciousness, being that it's pure and formless, it realizes because it has no form, it exists within everything, right? Or everything exists within it. We should say. I, it's really both. Um, and because it has no form, it's omnipresent, and because it's present in everything, and then everything is present within it, um, we label that as asar, meaning that all is one. Everything collapses back into um, its original pure form, and therefore there is a network of connections. Sorry, mosquitoes here. A network of connections between the human and other humans, humans and animals, humans and nature, humans and etc., animals with etc., stars with etc. There's a huge network that connects us all, and we can think of that as Asar, right? The one, the omnipresence. Okay. This is also where when we get into um, this essential energy being existent within everything, that cannot be divided, that cannot be separated. We also understand the concept of atem, which the Greeks later interpreted as Adam, right, or atomo, right? But for the Kemetic science, atem represented negative existence, represented the fact that um, this same divine energy that is in my shirt is also in the leaves, it's also in the ground, it's also in the sky and the water and the air, and etc. So we recognize this essential energy, and this is what allows us to perform proper alchemy when we're doing certain types of work. Okay, but Asar, to talk more specifically about Asar, is this omnipresence, this thing that connects everything together, that unites, and you can even see this in the Asarian drama and how it plays out. with Asar representing the union between Upper and Lower Egypt, or Upper and Lower Kemet at that time, right? And so we look at Asar and we're able to understand that our essence and our mission in life is to get back to the remembrance that uh, we have no conditions other than the ones we accept and the ones that we program upon ourselves. One of the best, examples of this can be found in the Pertem Heru, the book of coming forth by day, or the book of the dead, as people try to call it nowadays. And we see that Asar is at one point assassinated by his enemies, but his wife Aset, who the Greeks call Isis, brings him back to life essentially by because, long story short, they dismembered Asar after assassinating him, and then Aset brings him back together. Right, she remembers him in order to, at that point, bring forth the Christ consciousness in the form of her son Hedu, who the Greeks call Horus. So at this point, we're able to see that Asar's role in this, in this system, is to help us orient ourselves back to what our soul's mission is, which is to get back to the source. And each person has their own hero's journey for that. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk more about the Ausarian system in the future. We're gonna get into some of the other netters, and we're going to, also show how this ties into, different therapeutic practices, like the constellation system, or energy work, or meditation. We're gonna get into that a lot more in the next upcoming videos. But I hope you guys liked it. Drop a comment if you guys have any questions or anything you guys thought was interesting, and we'll definitely see each other soon.